Hey guys, welcome back to Media Glitch. I'm your host, Joel VALLIE. Thank you so much for joining in. And if you're coming off a commercial break, thank you for continuing to watch us. And so, oh man, back a while ago, I did a video. And when you say something wrong, I'm talking to some people, you guys can't see it. You need to come and you need to apologize to your audience. And I said something wrong. I made a prediction. I made a prediction that the NES Classic was gonna return, and it did. You know, and I think it was already announced, so I didn't even predict that, okay? I'm not gonna take credit for that. But I said, the NES Classic's gonna come back, and it's gonna have longer cables, and it's gonna have 2 controllers. But I believe that the NES the NES Classic is not gonna be the same NES Classic that we had before. The new NES will probably have 2 controllers. Because they are gonna have learned from the success of the classic NES that's what they needed to do. Well, we all know how that turned out, okay? So first I wanna apologize to my audience that hey, I was wrong. I was wrong. So it came out today. Now, I got here with me 2 great friends of mine. We have Michael Brown, say hello. Hello. And John Sakura. How are you?
I'm fantastic.
So you guys both are video game store owners, okay? Yep. And what are your guys' thoughts about the NES Classic coming back for another round? Do you think there's gonna be a shortage again? How does the scalpers look? Michael, let me hear from you. What do you think?
So I think the scalpers are gonna have a tougher time.
Okay.
I really do, because you're already kind of starting to see that with some of the other classic systems that have been coming out. It's getting to the point where, like, at first they were $200-300 a piece.
Right.
Now you're seeing people in Facebook trade groups where they've got like a pyramid of like 18 of them.
Right.
For like $100 a piece, like $10 over retail or something. So I think you're kind of already seeing that, but I think that they are trying to fix some of the demand issues that they originally had. So,
awesome.
Yeah.
What about you? What are you thinking?
Same thing, to be completely honest. I feel as if they really learned. The Super Nintendo Mini was wildly successful in that they produced enough units to where if you waited it out, you were fine. You could probably even pick up a second one and not had an issue with it.
Right.
And with the NES Classic reissue, I believe it's going to alleviate any of those stock issues almost entirely.
Yep. Right. And do you think that my predictions I made, they should have done?
Yeah, I mean, I honestly, like, more is better. And I think anything that you can do when you can learn from, I don't want to call it a mistake because it was more of an experiment to see how successful it was, which is why they didn't even produce as many. But I think it would have been some sort of cool factor to produce just a litand bit more in terms of, better cable length, better, extra controller built in. But at the same time, repackaging and remanufacturing is that much more expensive.
Yeah.
And you know how companies get.
Right.
So.
And now you guys, I went to Walmart with Iretrogamer to pick up ours, and so I'm gonna show you guys a video of that. And then when we come back from that video, I'm gonna show you guys, or I'm gonna ask you guys a couple questions because these guys own retro game stores, and what I want to know is how does NES Mini, Classic, stuff like that affect your guys' business? So let's watch this video and then we'll come back. It's late. It's late at night. Iretrogamer. It's hard to see. I'll have to bump up this footage.
I keep my eyes on the road too.
Yes. We're gonna go get an NES Classic the old-fashioned way.
Yeah.
I usually don't do it this way. I usually...
Man, this is the more fun way.
Yeah, man, why not, you know? Let's go, you hoping to score one?
You know what's funny? Yeah.
What's that?
Is that when I got the SNES Classic, I did it with my buddy Joel.
Oh.
And now I'm doing it with my buddy Joel.
There you go. So, we're on our way to Walmart right now. Gonna see if we get a ticket. If we don't get a ticket at that Walmart, we're gonna go try another Walmart, so. What do you think?
The hype is real, man. The hype is so real, my head's about to explode.
We're going in Walmart.
Can't wait to buy.
In the exit, because we're rebels. Not the entry. We go in the exit here.
That's the way it happens.
That's how it rolls. Well, we're at Walmart. We're waiting. Hopefully.
Waiting.
There's a little bit of a line. I don't want to show you the line because I don't know if these guys want to be on camera, so.
They say there's supposed to be 24 machines.
And we're here.
We're like
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
so
10, 11, 12.
I think we can stand a pretty good chance.
I think they're probably already playing.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Appreciate it.
There it is, with Castlevania and Super Mario Brothers 3. Tyler, are you excited, Tyler?
What's that? I'm very excited. I'm going. In fact, after this, I'm going to Disneyland.
Oh my.
So glad I waited and didn't pay the eBay prices.
Don't pay the pirating. What do you call them?
This is a PSA.
Don't pay the scalping prices. I said pirating. I'm sorry.
Pirating.
Yeah, this is the way to do it.
Totally.
Hey, we had fun, right? We met a lot of nice people in the line.
We did. We really did.
People who like a guy who sold arcade cabinets.
Yep.
That was cool.
That was
talking
really cool.
to him.
He has an arcade in the mall. Really cool stuff.
We're gonna go visit him.
Matt,
So, what's
I
that?
can't wait to play Mega Man 2. Mega Man 2.
So, awesome video. Got the NES Classic. Crazy happy. Now, you guys, retro game owners, does it have any effect on you? Does it help? Michael, let's hear from you first.
All right, so I'm gonna be honest.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. No, you know what? Let's lie to my audience. Okay.
I actually still have a really difficult time keeping the systems in stock. So I think that there's a lot to be said for having like original hardware. I think a lot of people just still prefer that. The other thing that I've personally noticed, and I'm wondering if John feels the same way, I haven't actually gotten a chance to talk to him about it, but over the last year or two, I'm seeing this cycle where like a year or two ago, the category that was selling the most in our stores was Nintendo 64. It was like, I think people were at that perfect age where they were like 20, 25 years old.
When the nostalgic bug, right?
And they had money to burn.
Yeah.
But in the last year, it's turned to GameCube, at least for us. Like, I don't know. What do you think?
GameCube's immense. Anything Nintendo comes in and sort of goes in waves. You're completely right. And it is interesting to sort of see that different patterns come through sales-wise, but Nintendos are perpetually in demand.
Yeah.
And I think with the NES Classic, it hasn't diminished anything from our sales integrity. In fact, I think it cultivates interest in just the community, you know, with people who barely remember it, people who played it as kids, people who are now adults, people who have, you know, completely different lives, but they still see it and they still remember it. And there's still enough interest, I think, with that sort of media push of the Classic existing, that the original NES actually flourishes more.
Right.
I think with collectors and people who say, I remembered playing Mega Man 2, but it doesn't look quite the same on my, you know, LCD TV. I'm going to go ahead and grab an original and put it on a CRT.
Right.
And that actually still keeps the flow going very well.
Yeah.
So you've had people come in and like, hey, I played this on the NES Classic.
Oh yeah.
I want to buy one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, that's great, right?
Yeah.
So, quick question, and we'll finish this segment up. The NES Classic, it's out again. Guys, do not pay scalper prices. I beg you.
Don't.
Do not pay scalper prices. If you do, I will go through the screen and I will slap you. Don't do it. It's dumb, okay? But now that it's out, it's re-released, it's in high demand. Just wait, you'll get it, okay? I said that about the last one. I hope I don't eat my words again. Tell me now, you guys, what is the one game that you wish they would have put on the NES Classic? Oh. John looks like he's got an answer for
Well, I
this.
mean, if I had to choose one classic NES game, it might be Journey to Silius.
Journey to Silius, why?
Great Sunsoft game, outstanding soundtrack, and it sort of got
It is a great
lost
soundtrack.
in the shuffle of things like Blaster Master or Gremlins, things that were more popular. And Silius is an outstanding game on every level, and it was totally, it got fudged. It was supposed to be a Terminator game, no longer a Terminator game, and so it got
remember that.
released under this weird name that nobody cared about, and because it wasn't tied to something big or familiar, it kind of slipped by the wayside. Outstanding.
All right, what about you?
So for me, I'm actually gonna go with like a fairly inexpensive, like in my opinion, I think not very well-known game. It's a shoot 'em up called Dragon Spirit.
Okay. Yeah.
Good
I-
choice.
And I actually like really like that game. I had a blast with it as a kid. Two-player shoot 'em up. You fly around as a dragon, destroying things, and you can get power-ups and grow heads and shoot 3 bolts of fire.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think if I had to pick a game, it would be Battle of Olympus. If I could put one NES game on it, I think would be great. Since it comes with one controller, one player game, Battle of Olympus. Right on?
It's a good one.
So,
Good choice.
Anyway, I'm going to turn the conversation over to you guys. Please let me know in the comment section below, what game would you have liked to seen on that classic NES, you know? And so I want to know. I want to know, because maybe there's some games I haven't played out there that I think maybe I need to play. So anyway, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. We love you guys. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit that bell button so you can know when new episodes come out. And don't forget to subscribe and comment and all that good stuff. Thank you guys for being on the show again, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.